It's always seemed a bit strange to me that on the night of the Seder, which is commonly known as one of the most important nights of the Jewish calendar, we spend a lot of time reading the Haggadah, but focus so little on the actual text of the Torah. After all, we are required in V'hagita bo yomam v'layla on a normal day, should this not all the more so apply at a time of such religious significance. So to answer this question, I think it's important to understand the function of Arami Oved Avi, which is the passage that we do read from the Torah, and that's the only text that the Mishnah actually requires us to read on that night. So the passage is a short summary of Jewish history in Egypt and the Exodus. And in context, these verses from Dvarim are actually what are known as the Mikra Bikurim, which is what Jews used to say when they brought Bikurim on Shavuot. And so Rabbi David Silber in his Haggadah asks the obvious question. One would think that selections from the book of Shemot would be more relevant and more appropriate for a night such as the Seder night. Why then did the rabbis choose a passage from Dvar? So Rabbi Silber cites a couple possible answers. One answer is that the text was chosen because of the familiarity of the masses. This was something that was said, that used to be said at the Beit HaMikdash every year, and that's why people knew it by heart. And if people don't have to focus on memorizing or reading the text because they knew it by heart, they could focus more on understanding it. And then another answer that is cited is that the text from Dvarim was chosen so that we should differ from the Gentiles who would pick a text from Shemot on Easter. So to differ from them, we chose a text from Dvarim. And then the third possibility is that Arami Oved Avi was chosen because of its brevity. It's a brief passage, so in that vein we have more time to explain the text. And then in a similar vein, Rabbi Soloveitchik gives an answer that the text was chosen to highlight the goal of the evening, which is not the sort of mindless reading of the text, but rather a more thoughtful and question-based exegesis. So with a brief text, one can focus on mastering the content by being curious and engaging in a more intellectual level. So personally, I believe that Rabbi Soloveitchik's insight satisfies my original curiosity. We devote so little of the Haggadah to the text of the Torah, not because we mean to devalue it in any way, but rather to elevate it in the context of the Seder and the spirit of the Chag. Namely, by reading little, each word takes on special significance and therefore lends itself to being discussed and explained.